For years, we've been sold the idea that protein powders are the only way to protect our muscles as we age. Shakes, tubs, flashy ads, all designed to make older adults believe that strength comes from something processed and expensive. But the truth is far simpler. There are real foods, natural, affordable, and easy to find, that can trigger muscle repair within just 30 minutes of eating them. No chemicals, no scoops, no hype. And the cost? Less than $2 a serving. This isn't marketing. It's backed by solid science. Even a one-word reply reminds others they're not alone in this. And while you're here, hit like and subscribe. Every day, I bring you the real science and practical solutions to help you stay strong, steady, and independent. Now let's get real. Most people over 60 are never told this. After midlife, we lose up to 1% of muscle every single year. That condition has a name, sarcopenia, and it's the silent thief of strength, balance, and independence. You don't notice it all at once. Stairs start to feel steeper. Groceries feel heavier. Your legs don't catch you as quickly as they used to. Muscle loss isn't just about shrinking. It raises the risk of falls, fractures, and hospital stays. And once muscle is gone, regaining it becomes harder. That's why nutrition matters more than most. The supplement industry has spent billions convincing people that powders are the only answer. And yes, protein powders can have a place in certain situations. But here's the problem. Most of them strip away the very nutrients that make protein effective in the first place. Real food doesn't work in isolation. It's not just protein. It's protein plus the cofactors your body needs to actually use it. Vitamins, minerals, and bioactive compounds that help your muscles absorb, repair, and grow. That's why today we're focusing on foods you can pick up at any grocery store. Foods that don't just match protein powders, they often outperform them when it comes to preventing muscle loss and rebuilding strength. So let's get into it, starting with number 4. You might already have it in your fridge. Soft, smooth, and usually underestimated, ricotta cheese is far more than a toast topping or lasagna layer. It's one of the richest natural sources of leucine, the amino acid that works like the on switch for muscle repair. Why does that matter? After age 60, the body develops something scientists call anabolic resistance, which simply means your muscles stop responding to small amounts of protein. You can eat an egg or two, but the signal isn't strong enough to trigger muscle building. Ricotta changes that. Just 1 cup delivers close to 3 grams of leucine, enough to cross the threshold your body needs to activate muscle protein synthesis, the process that easy ways to use it. Add it to whole grain toast with berries. Stir it into oatmeal for creaminess. Enjoy it with herbs and olive oil as a snack. Each serving is budget-friendly and begins working within 30 minutes. If you're sensitive to dairy, try lactose-free ricotta, or rotate in cottage cheese or kefir. They deliver similar perks with added digestion support. Think of ricotta as your everyday ally. No gimmicks, no blender, just real food, turning muscle repair back on. And if ricotta impressed you, wait until you hear number 3. Because the next food doesn't just repair muscle, it actually supercharges circulation to get oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. If ricotta flips the muscle switch on, beets and watermelon make sure the road is clear for repair. Because here's the truth, even the best protein can't do its job if blood flow to your muscles is weak. These 2 colorful foods boost nitric oxide, a natural molecule that widens blood vessels and improves circulation. delivering oxygen and nutrients exactly where your muscles need them. Beets, nature's nitric oxide booster. Beets are loaded with dietary nitrates. Once inside your body, those nitrates convert to nitric oxide. The benefits? Better circulation, improved oxygen delivery, faster nutrient transport, reduced stiffness and soreness. That translates into easier stair climbing, longer walks, and less fatigue. Watermelon, the muscle relaxer. Watermelon contains citrulline, an amino acid proven to increase nitric oxide levels. Research shows it can reduce soreness, improve endurance, and support energy throughout the day. For seniors, that means fewer leg cramps, longer-lasting energy, easier movement. Simple ways to use them. Drink a small glass of beet juice about an hour before activity. Roast or steam fresh beets as a side. Keep watermelon cubes in the fridge as a refreshing snack. Small cautions. Beets may temporarily tint urine or stool red. Harmless but surprising. Watermelon is naturally sweet, so portions should be moderate for those managing blood sugar. Together, beets and watermelon act like green traffic lights, opening the highway so your muscles get the fuel they need. And here's the exciting part. While circulation primes your body for strength, the next food delivers the heavy building materials that muscles and bones need to rebuild and stay strong. If beets and watermelon open the road for repair, salmon and sardines deliver the heavy cargo, protein, omega-3s, and bone-building nutrients that aging bodies depend on. These fish do more than feed your muscles. They protect your bones, joints, and recovery capacity at the same time. High-quality protein, easy to absorb. Both salmon and sardines provide complete protein that's efficiently absorbed, ideal for rebuilding and maintaining muscle. Omega-3s. The game changer, omega-3 fatty acids don't just protect your heart. They reduce inflammation in muscles, improve insulin sensitivity, make your muscles more responsive to protein. In simple terms, omega-3s make the protein you eat work harder. Sardines bring bone support too. When eaten with their tiny, soft bones, sardines deliver calcium, phosphorus. These minerals reinforce your skeleton and reduce fracture risk. Salmon adds vitamin D, especially wild-caught salmon. It provides vitamin D, which activates muscle function and supports balance. Together, these fish form a full-service package for strength, mobility, and resilience. Easy, affordable ways to use them. Canned sardines or salmon are budget-friendly and ready to eat. Look for BPA-free cans. Rinse lightly if sodium is a concern. Add sardines to whole grain crackers with lemon. Mix canned salmon into salads with olive oil. Don't love the taste of sardines? Try mackerel, anchovies, salmon pouches. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week for consistent results. Think of salmon and sardines as the ocean's way of restoring what age tries to take. Strong muscles, solid bones, and joints that move with less pain. But even with all that power, we still haven't reached number 1, because the next food works when you're not even awake, feeding your muscles all night long. At the very top of the list is a food that quietly strengthens your body while you sleep. Kefir, a fermented dairy drink similar to yogurt, is one of the most underrated tools for fighting muscle loss after 60. Here's why it stands out. Slow-release protein that works while you sleep. Kefir is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that takes 6 to 8 hours to release amino acids. That means while you're resting, kefir is drip-feeding your muscles exactly what they need to repair and grow. Compare that with whey or powders, which digest in just 90 minutes, and then leave your body waiting. Bonus: probiotics and gut-to-muscle support. Because kefir is fermented, it's packed with probiotics, which improve digestion, reduce inflammation, boost nutrient absorption, support the gut-muscle connection. A healthier gut means your body can actually use the protein and minerals you consume. Vitamin K2 for bones and circulation. Kefir also contains vitamin K2, which helps calcium go to your bones instead of building up in arteries. Combined with its protein and calcium content, kefir supports muscle repair, bone density, healthy blood flow. How to use it? Drink a small glass in the evening, about an hour before bed. If you're lactose sensitive, many kefir products are naturally lower in lactose. You can also try versions made from goat, coconut, lactose, or canned kefir, or soy milk. Just note that plant options usually contain less protein. One heads up: because kefir is a live food, your gut may take a few days to adjust. Start with half a cup and increase gradually. Think of kefir as your overnight repair crew. While you sleep, it strengthens muscle, nourishes bone, and supports digestion, so you wake up stronger and more resilient. So when you put it all together, ricotta to flip the muscle switch, beets and watermelon to improve circulation, salmon and sardines to rebuild muscle and bone, and kefir to repair overnight, you start to see the true power of real food. No powders, no gimmicks, just simple, everyday choices that keep you strong, flexible, and independent. How to use these foods across the week. You don't need all of them every day. Instead, rotate them. Breakfast: ricotta or yogurt. Before activity: beet juice or watermelon. Dinner 2 to 3 times per week: salmon or sardines. Evening before bed: kefir. Small, consistent habits add up to lasting strength. Nutrition is only half the equation. Combine these foods with light strength exercises, daily walking, gentle balance training, stretching or mobility work. You'll multiply the benefits and notice changes faster in your energy, stability, and confidence. The real goal. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about protecting your ability to move, walk, and live on your own terms, no matter your age. When you fuel your body with the right foods, you're not just eating to get by anymore. You're eating for strength, clarity, independence, and the quality of life you deserve. Community call to action. If this gave you something new to think about, do one small thing. Share it with someone who needs stronger legs or fewer cramps. Tell me in the comments, which of these foods will you try first this week? I read every reply. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more science-backed strategies made for adults over 60. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.